Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, this is Lounging with Lisa, the video series that has me lounging while coming at you with thoughts of the day. I was just perusing through Facebook, and that usually leads to my coming at you wildly, because I've noticed a trend. I've noticed it for a long time. Did you ever notice a certain segment of society always goes on about pulling yourself up by the bootstraps, and this nation was founded on rugged individuality, and we're not group thinkers and all this crap? And then they are. Because ever since this transgender thing came out, which I think is a total distraction, first of all, you can't change a law or some sort of rules by way of tweeting something, so that it's all a big distraction in terms of the transgender being in the military. Which I wish he would ban everybody from the military, because it's, really, okay, I'll probably get in trouble for saying that, but the thing is, if you look at why we do what we do, it has very little to do with national security and more to do with securing corporate interests and fighting wars on behalf of other countries. Like I said, once again, if you don't believe me, just go back and read a book called War as a Racket by Major General Smedley Butler, two-time Congressional Medal of Honor winner, recipient from the 1930s, ladies and gentlemen. And believe me, nothing much has changed, although it's escalated into more madness, more fighting on behalf of corporate interests. So, with that being said, every other comment on Facebook or people in my real life getting with me is, the military is not a social experiment. I beg to differ, and I beg to differ quite heavily. And I would say it's a big-time social experiment, because what you do is you take people and you put them in the military. They join the military. They really give up all their rights, and they are, indoctrinated, I guess, or brainwashed into absolutely following orders, even if they are insane. Getting, what's it called, sleep, oh my God, when you're not allowed to sleep as much as sleep deprivation. Oh Lord, I might have that going on right now, since I can't think of words today. All kinds of things that lead me to believe that the military indeed is a social experiment, ladies and gentlemen. And, it's been elevated now that anybody who's ever joined or signed up is an automatic hero, and oh my God, thank you for your service, and, like it's the greatest job ever in the history of mankind. Clearly there are some heroic people that have done things in the military, so don't manufacture your outrage over this right now. Think about it for a little bit. So, yeah, I just think it's funny that this certain segment of society is always going on about rugged individuality and the founding fathers and all this stuff, and then they all say the same things. It's the same thing, same comments. Can't tell you how many times I've seen or heard the military is not a social experiment since Donald Trump tweeted that. And not only, some of the things are kind of on the border of rude on Facebook, like, some guy in a beard and mustache wearing a pink beret helmet with makeup on and stuff. It's just clearly hate for a group of people based on religion. There's no other reason to hate people for either being gay or transgender other than your idea of God being against it. So I encourage those of you who are madly in love with the Bible and think that we should live that way to just, after the homosexuality is an abomination scripture, just go down a little bit further and read how eating shellfish is also an abomination, and put down your lobster tail from Red Lobster restaurant. Yeah, so selective cherry picking, quote mining, and all that stuff. I will not tolerate it. That's all. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, the military is a social experiment. Lounging with Lisa, the video series that has me lounging while coming at you with thoughts of the day. Please drop your political identity in order to focus on issues so that we may try at least to make this world a better place one day at a time.